It seems YouTube will be going after gamers. Anyone who plays violent video games, anyone that tries to be edgy, anyone that wants to play video games. Now, Deep Huber's talking about it, but I have a different perspective.
So YouTube just announced that they're going to be age restricting video games that have a lot of graphic violence, and this sounds like it's going to be really bad for gaming channels. They made a blog post 2 days ago called YouTube Strengthened a
Reminder, this guy doesn't care about the issue with the algorithm itself. He cares about the mild censorship that's happening because of the algorithm. See, if YouTube went back to search terms instead of algorithm to where, people can get discovered in search, it'd be easier to find controversial videos, like the videos he was talking about. Oh, there's some breast and genitals. Yeah, all that'd be gone because people would be finding it right then.
approach to online gambling and graphic violence in gaming. Starting on November 17, 2025, we'll be strengthening enforcement of our community guidelines around online gambling and
So November 17th, gamers will be censored. And that's a fact. Age restricted. You know what happens when you're age restricted? Your entire fucking channel won't grow. Age restriction is basically a shadow ban. Right then.
graphic violence in gaming. This sounds good. Kids on YouTube shouldn't be exposed to this, but graphic violence in gaming, but I'm worried about how broad this
And the game companies and game developers, they will always find ways around that shit. Because it's easy. It's very easy to get past that shit.
could be. Our policies are designed to evolve alongside the digital world. We're making these updates to keep pace with new trends like gambling with digital goods and to more closely align our guidelines for mature content with industry standards. So they start off with the online gambling first. Our current policy prohibits content that directs viewers to online gambling sites or applications that are not certified by Google. We're expanding our enforcement to now cover online gambling with additional
I mean, they will go after this, but they won't go after the weird ads that YouTube is known to show. See, I don't use that. I don't use like normal YouTube. I use anything that has an ad blocker. On my phone, I have Revance. On my phone, I have Smart Tube TV. On this, I have ad blockers because I'm not giving Google money to show me weird fucking AI generated videos.
items that have monetary value, including digital goods, video game skins, cosmetics, and NFTs. It sounds like this could be pretty catastrophic for the whole CSGO gambling thing that is going on. Social casino content, we're updating our approach to casino style games or nothing of real world
So the biggest thing that got YouTube the most amount of views, that really kickstarted YouTube's, were Let's Play. You know that they're killing the fundamentals of what YouTube was great about was the Let's Play. And even to this day, people still do Let's Plays. Now, of course, since it's based off of algorithms, it doesn't get views anymore. I know people who used to get a shit ton of views, and now because they never changed, they kept doing the same thing. They don't get views like they did, and it's because it's all based off the algorithm. People talk about, oh, it's about skill. The problem is it's not skill. Sorry, I've been dealing with a cold. I would have made a video yesterday about this shit, but I've been too sick. They say that it's about skill, knowing that it's not skill. It's just if the algorithm picks you up. It's never been about skill. Any YouTuber says, no, you gotta make quality content, they are fucking lying and they are bullshitting. Yes, if you make a substantially good video, you will be able to get views. But if you don't get picked up by the algorithm, you're fucked. That's just a fact. I don't know why these YouTubers say it's about skill. And YouTube is like the only group of people, and YouTubers will openly gaslight you and say, no, you're just not good at making videos. No. The fact is, YouTube, it's about luck. It's a glorified gambling. It's gambling at this point. There's no skill. I give you an example. And this is relevant to the the gaming getting censored. All right, this is one of many YouTubers who make. They're not really YouTubers. It's just basically glorified content farms. These people make possibly thousands of dollars out of just making slop. Like, this has 275,000 subscribers. 275,000. We say, well, how did they do that? Well, this YouTuber was started in 2 years ago. He's got in total 3.9 million views on his entire channel, so a lot. He has been posting long. He posts nothing but lot. Look at that. And the reason why he gets so many views is because, one, kids, and two, I mean, this is what. Just watch. I turned it on. It's slot music. What people don't understand with this is that this is on YouTube Shorts, by the way. This is like a live stream on Shorts, because most people don't know, and because YouTube doesn't really tell you that YouTube Shorts has its own version of live. YouTube Shorts gets you a shit ton of views. The problem is there's a fuck ton of kids who use YouTube Shorts. A fuck ton. It's pretty much used by kids. It kind of sucks because, you know, they're trying to use it as like a TikTok alternative, but it's nothing but children. So that means this guy basically gets the brain rotted children, and this guy will get thousands of views. Thousands. And you gotta remember, like a few thousand live viewers watching, that's live viewers. This guy's probably making thousands of dollars just doing this. Like, they were content farms that were just so slop. And I mean slop. Let's see. Here's another one. You hear that? Okay. This is like the newest meme of YouTube where they show... well, not meme of YouTube, but meme of YouTube short style. Like, this would probably get 10,000 views, 10,000 concurrent views. And people say it's bots. No, you'd be seen in different languages, English, Cyrillic, Arabic. You'd be seeing like unique people, unique names. Of course, it's all children, of course. But you got to remember, these people be probably making, I'll put it, maybe nearing $10,000. This is on live too. So how many views has got? Let's see here. Comments are turned off. Probably because people are calling out his fucking bullshit. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, look, 71,000 people watched this. So this was a live stream. This is live stream too. This is a live stream too. What people need to understand, the way YouTube's algorithm works, it's just fucked. It's beyond fucked. And let's go back to him and see what he has more
monetary
shit he
values
has.
wagered or cashed out. Content that depicts, promotes, or facilitates social casino sites will now be age restricted. And now, graphic gaming content. In addition to our existing guidelines around graphic gaming content, we will age restrict an additional small subset of video game content featuring realistic human characters that focuses on scenes of torture or scenes of mass violence.
Yeah, you gotta remember that. So if you're a Let's Player, you know, whatever Let's Players left, or someone that makes game reviews or do game challenges, you can't really play any games that are violent. So one of the most popular games you can't play. because you'll be age restricted, i.e., you're not going to get views, you won't get any monetization, you won't be recommended. And that's like 95% of all your viewers come from the recommendations. You don't get searched up. Now, this would be fine if YouTube was search based. It's like, oh, the primary way you get found is by search. Yeah, that'd be fine. I wouldn't care if age restricted happened. It just can I at least get views? Because then you get audience. Maybe your subs will matter again. No, that's not the case. As I said, this is the Top Guns of YouTube. This shit. And so why you show him anyways? Because he's the one talking about it, but I think he doesn't really care. I think Deep Humor is a con artist. I think he's a plant within YouTube that's basically whitelisted to kind of give people a bone, to make it seem like, oh, we care about you. We care about you. Not YouTube, but the community of YouTube cares about the average creator. I think he's like a plant. So, man, I'm still sick. But this gets a shit ton of views. And you know what? You never hear him talk about it. You never hear him talk about the content farms. And it's it's funny because YouTube Shorts Live was actually getting okay. Was it getting as sloppy? It's actually getting rid of this kind of shit, but it's come back with a vengeance. Because you go on Shorts Live, the way you go on Shorts Live, you have to look up Shorts Live literally on your a phone. There's no individual tab for Shorts Live. Actually, YouTube is so unoptimized that you can't even find YouTube Shorts Live. But that's how unoptimized YouTube is. YouTube will allow slop YouTubers like this. This is unironic slop. This person's got 250,000 subscribers by essentially using brain rot to make kids subscribe to him and to make a shit. Like, I guarantee, 71,000, 31,000, 96,000. Now this doesn't really make that much. He's probably made like a couple of grand, like $2,000-3,000 from this. And this YouTuber, I guarantee he bought this channel. I guarantee all the links he sold, he's most likely a groomer. This is how fucked YouTube is. And people wonder, how do you get views? Well, this person's doing it. All these YouTube gurus say do this, do that. Well, look at these people. And people say it's bots. No, it's general views. It's generally views. It's because the algorithm gave him views. If the algorithm made sense, you could get views no matter what you do. This is what you have to compete with if you're a YouTuber. Deep Humors say, oh, well, it's about quality content. I'm a quality content. Dude, I'm doing the same thing as you. I am doing the same fucking thing as you. If not, I'm actually more, talking about the ins and outs of YouTube, other ideas, outside of YouTube, more than you ever can. Just because I don't do, I zoom in the screen, I zoom out the screen, I make a thumbnail that's always consistent. I don't give a shit about that. I just make videos. Now, would you call it the algorithm? How the algorithm's the biggest contribution of why YouTube sucks so bad? No, he would never do that. He would never fucking do that. You know why? He knows that if the algorithm went back to search-based, he won't get views. People will be going in the comment section and fucking calling him a pussy. Calling him a fucking whiny bitch. YouTube won't promote him because it'll be search based. He would have to do something unique, or he would just gradually lose views because people see the same shit every day and people get tired of it. Why do you think old YouTube was so good? Old YouTube was amazing. Holy shit. Back in the day, old YouTube was like some, oh god, I say about the beginning of YouTube to up to 2017. And it wasn't like immediate with after 2017. It was gradual. So it wasn't like, oh, instantaneously everything was about algorithms. Because it wasn't like that. It's gradual. But you used to find people, when you search up people, when you sub to someone, you get recommended to them first. So you had to make sure if you don't like someone's content, you just unsubscribe to them. Like if you don't like their content anymore, unsubscribe and you won't show up in your home feed. Now your home feed, yes, it did have recommendations. That's one thing people don't understand. There was recommendations, so people would be having some form of algorithm, but the primary way you find people was by search. Any topic you look up, you look up. And if it's based off the title, the title of the video, like this, Roblox, clicky keyboard tower with viewers. Okay, weird shit. If somebody had community for that, they would get views for it. Now, of course, this would be considered slop. But how this gets views? Well, it's recommended to people. It's not that people want to look at it. It's that the algorithm thinks you want to look at it. Knowing that it used to be, if you looked it up, you had to search for that. You had to. And, Deep Humor doesn't care about that. He doesn't give a shit about that. He wants you to struggle. He wants you to struggle. He doesn't give a shit about YouTubers in general. He's most likely a plant within YouTube to try to make it seem like, oh, people care about you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the average YouTuber. He loves the algorithm because he gets views from the algorithm. When in old YouTube, this guy would be considered a slop idiot and be made fun of. He would be dislike bombed all the way to Sunday. Like, people don't like how the algorithm is. I talk to a lot of people and say, yeah, I miss the old algorithm. The old algorithm gave you views. This shit, why is this guy getting views even though it's like, there are people out there who talk about this same topic, but they don't get shit nothing because of the algorithm. But does this guy care? No. That's all I have. See ya.